claim defeat, I know that I'ma be okay. Surrender taught me peace could be attained. Give thanks for the house that I was raised in. Open palms under calm waves. I had undergone a long phase of self-harm. My brother Ocean told me focus on my brave heart. When inching closest to my hopelessness, I aim for the stars. Trust it's all in the perspective that I've gained from the scars. I cast a line when fishing out the reservoir. I pass time with deep sighs and interlocking arms. I capsize, then I turn my life over to God. Mama didn't give me life to just pick it apart. Mama told me I'm a light, I was dim in the dark. When I was at his shoulder height and my living was harsh. A sorry doesn't make it right when my hands need a wash. Surrender signed his name under kindness regards. At every single nerve ending my journey will start. Reflect and let the curve bend and resemble an arc. Protect my only sense of brevity as I embark.
Dance, I need one mic, just one life to live. My loving couldn't die. Transmuting 1 to 9, my tongue tied up in a knot. Like a cherry stem, I forgot what I couldn't find. All along the road twist turn. Took a word just to burn it up. Courage in the cut, fume and peep the luminous. It's nothing new. Papa knew me from the other round when we was dealt the truth about a lot of shit. That's when I fell in tune. Serengeti views, open land. When Baba placed the shell in open hands. Left to right, right. My whole lifespan, the whole wide world up in my hands. Soul Godman's, Orpheus versus the Sirens. Me and Al, 16 pads. It's not a live band. Alright then. Keep quiet, bend the rules. I still admire them for what it is and what it isn't. Guilt-ridden through my problems on the rhythm. Wish it wasn't true, but trust it is. Light jog, I gotta run to live. This is life. I've had enough of me to let them hide. It's on my mind all day. I'm done with getting high. It's like the first time breathing. See it to believe it, cause I am what I believe in. Breathe in, breathe out. Take a moment just to be again. Another round, I'm on a roast. My hope was in a pile by the door. Thoughts would often crowd me and more. Adios, I'm trying to cope. I woke up on the floor. Surrender. Sir, my emotions get staunch when they can. I know it's all on my hands. Gotta give God a chance to walk along the Berlin Wall with a woman I can call a friend. Conversation lift me out of places where I often land. I'm so content, count blessings in my mama hands. Judging off the way my life looking, it make a lot of sense. Got a lot to live for, the discourse heaven sent. I've been in them psych wars trying to get a grip. This what living life for, I call it what it is. I see it how I see it, gave me meaning to exist. I am flesh, but a spirit, I appear to be remiss. To the next man who carry all his fears to the cliff, let it fly. Set aside all a nigga did. Living through a genocide as real as it get. Can't deal cause the pain take tears in the wind. Mazes in the mind, gracious to find youth. My kind don't decline, my wits giving hindsight. Divine light, spring in the rights. Give life, give twice like the first time breathing. Trauma and hereditary demons I'm healing. From Portobello Road to Ealing. Grandma enacting the feelings that I act on, spurring into action. As we talking about practice, practice what you preach. What seems so far is within reach. Everything I ever did, everyone I ever knew, the tingling of every limb, my foot fit every shoe, memories in every groove, lessons are in every mood. Mama gifts of me is soothing, stuck beneath this very moon. Everything I ever did, everyone I ever knew, the tingling of every limb, my foot fit every shoe, memories in every groove, lessons are in every move. Mama gives to me is soothing, stuck beneath this very moon. Surrender, surrender, surrender.
Dope at home, reflecting like mirrors on broken stones. I was right there when they I was right there when they buried bro. Slime world forever keep a dirty nose. When I leave the globe, picture me in all designer clothes. Picture me laying down with a line of hoes, screaming adios. They gon' forever rep my name in the body, yo. 12 looking at me like I hold a John Gotti roll. Grinding for this paper like running with no cardio. Got my hands on a few bricks like Spider-Man. I shoot his ass twice like a Pfizer plan. Been a student of this game, I kept a rising hand. Never left school without my vitamins. Did it by our own blood, shedding tears. I was all alone, I was never scared. We was roaming in the darkness looking for a flare. Shit hard to get over, like a note of fear. Nigga took a hit in his girlfriend Cartier's. Drop 50 like I'm in my Vince Cartier's. I'm Tracy on the late game, all backboards. I bring my A game. Bring my A game just to prove a point.
Whichever way the scale shift, the crypt is where the tail ends. Lift the veil and get the fuck out. If it isn't now, then we'll win. Karma is a well, you fucked around and fell in. You held the hand and heard the death whisper. The loneliness atone, but when it roam, you gotta roam right. Nigga try and bargain with his own life. It get risky trying to roll the dice, take a chance. On my Nicholas and Elk out in France, I'm on my Zenadine. Niggas turn to me when they need answers. I greet my Baba on some Black Panther. Every night I find a light to cast a shadow on my grandeur. Body swinging in the gallows, walk on water when it's shallow. Who will lead and who will follow? Like Moses with the cattle. Niggas slither, I could hear him rattle. Tony Parker, how I'm sorting these assists. And when it hit, it'll bang instead of flames for my wits. Nigga, if they ever pitch, I'm gonna be swinging for the stars. Stacking brick after brick until the wall built. Fall ill and recover. Nigga, we suffered all in. Can't fall in, I can't repeat nothing. Fall ill, recover, nigga. We suffered all in. I can't fall in, can't repeat nothing.
Lord, if you can, save me from that man. Don't let him make a pope out of me. But the Lord, he was not quick. The law raised up a stick and beat the living hell out of me. I do not understand why God don't protect a man from police brutality. Being poor and black, I have no weapon to strike back. So who but the Lord can protect me? We'll see.
My reflection is the evidence of God. I choose to revel in. It's navy blue that heaven sent. Settled in a sedimentary rock, my body nestled in another world, another realm of loss. I know the depths of it. Be wary of them spirits that you stepping with. Not all of them is problems, but a few of them gon' get you, kid. Sparring with the elements since elementary days. Caught up in a cave, your evolution rudimentary. The spectrum is expansive when I teeter like it's tempting me. Recipe
centipedes at the precipice of everything. The crux of what is never seen, a human being I have never been. I know it's more than just the four of me. I often wonder what's before me. The afterlife, the catalyst of never acting right. A patch of light, gathering the shadow where my laughter dies. The intersections of these paths of mine. I spun a web and couldn't catch a cry. Catch her in a ride. Tears welling in my eyes, less than half the time. Meditation through these passing times, when my emotions and my ego collide. It's like I'm tethered in the depths of my desolate pride. But who am I? Who are we? Juggling these feelings that are deep. Karma got you living in a loop to soon repeat. Fast asleep. Asleep. Awaken at the day's end. Patiently the flames spin. I ain't got a name, kin. Sage is a title. Sage a true lover, but sage been a rival. Judged upon arrival. Judgment of my livelihood. I struggle with survival. I was suicidal. That's the golden ratio, the structure of a spiral. The hero with 1,000 faces, prophet or an idol. Vacant at the heart of cause when I was sitting idle. Obsessing over death when I was simply missing Michael. I am not a savior, but a nigga got disciples. Judas blowing kisses in the wind to try and spite you. Wings stretching like an angel or an eagle, I'ma fly through. Can't see eye to eye, it's heart to heart, I felt the line move. But is it true? I wonder. Take ownership. Further to fall, I know this cliff. I hope you notice me, cause I can't see myself, I'm bleeding simultaneously. Erasing thoughts, my racing heart can't lay my head to sleep. The way ahead like Archie Shep, the herd of countless sheep. The crown was stripped to pieces. The stake remains, not free to roam. I kept me on a leash. Mona Lisa eyes will follow me around the tomb. My mama womb, the safest place for me. It ain't no going back. I've sown the gash and shown myself deceit. Don't you hold me back. The furthest front was once a bloody heat. My red and sclera, hyperbolic choice is within reach. Just let me go and keep me here to suffer such a need. Have you ever dreamt awake and can't recall the smallest things? The calmness of the pond, the fallen dreams is where I sat and took a tally of my schemes. What I crept up into, what I've been through, led me through a qualm. All I sand to build my totem hella tall. If it's heaven, then I'm mending every flaw. While I'm living, keep a distance from the ball. When in doubt, you build a wall and get it gone. Dear God, make me capable and calm. And what'll face me won't break me. Grant me problems I can solve.
He felt there was too much difference between him and them to allow for a common binding or a common life. Only when threatened with death could that happen. Only in fear and shame, with their backs against the wall, could that happen.
I sit with the drink and listen to the rain. Watch her paint with their hair in two braids. Lamplight puddles about the place, huddled in corners like mourners at a wake. Shadows thrown in primordial cave while I watch the paint and looks away. Tip ashes in my palm, I can't find a tray. Watch her paint like many armed guard, adorned with talisman and charms. Canvas stretched across the wall. It's pouring out like a heart with a hole.
It's like a t-shirt with only one seam. I'm listening to Stevie sing happy birthday. It's not mine though, so I played it loud enough, driving slow. Bending corners, hoping it might be yours. I watch faces past the bus stop, coming out of store. Roll the windows down, heat on, humming. Children running, I throw up the peace sign to total strangers. Who told you I wipe with my left hand? To no one in particular, cause it felt more free like that. I am, I be, with my C's. Laughing at more cops and vests that say heightened security. I think they know we here.
Spot the eagle on the tree branch perched. Crash alive, my asylum is a rebirth. Sleep for 3 and then arise, resurrecting through the tides to a lurch, to immersed in the burning fire of my desires, of everything that ever transpired. What I've acquired is a power that is higher, or greater than whatever else would take up space. Genetic makeup's place within my framework. Every life I ever known was on the same earth. The reign of my worth is a shame to desert me. Gains are preferred if I remain in reverse. I seen lame and observed from the pain of the nerve inadvertently. I was ashamed of my hurt. Can't take it lightly, this is serious work. Deathly afraid, but couldn't give away what I earned too freely, whatever need be. The going isn't easy, but I treat me as such. Living isn't life when I'm in reach of a crutch. It rush and subsides, sun will rise from the muck. Heat clever, nothing better than to try when it's up. It's self-love, self-evident. All of me is settling in. I know that heaven is within the body I can trust. Have you ever gone a distance and felt distant? Have you ever prayed and felt no different? What's the difference? What's the difference? What's the difference? I can still honor the past and be present. Just imagine if my peace of mind was measured by the second. Looking backwards doesn't mean I'm not moving forward. I was captured just to know divine order. It's not an orbit if you circle in the border. I was often caught in one of four corners. The forlorn are made right of such horrors. Look how much I learned in one of 4 quarters. Why is every life foreign? Why is every time I cry it's like I can't afford it? Please, take these broken wings. Please, won't you heal my broken wings? Please, take my broken wings. Please, won't you heal my broken wings?
From the mid, out the bed, style from depths rising. Flowers at the grave site, I'm short-sighted. Couldn't fortify, deploy rightly. Despite my only way of living, I would bend the ball around the wall like Kira Knightley. Send me off with a prayer, I'm living more than likely. In them NZ shocks, Nike. My wings biggest when I beckon like Beckham with the armband. Or I'm so Campbell, bear the center of my arm's length. You can't crucify me. Smoking on that park bench, I threw it all behind me. Like the song say, it falls down, life is origami. I felt the wrath of 1,000 tsunamis. Many lives lived, I'm delivered in this body. On a mission, I'm Orion, how the stars make the night bleed. Calmness of mind, I go the distance that my sight sees. High key, mind playing tricks, telling me there's no one like me. You would play the role that Ty Lue did for I3. I'm me, would you rather be happy or right, G? Choose wisely.
Hey, watch out, look. I'm ready. This one is what? This one's quick money.
We finna take risks, I can get us paid. Try concentrate, whole lot of rage. In and out of phase, counterbalance weight. This a heavy-handed take, I need it in every way. THEBE.ETH, everybody eats, come get a plate. CC, your whole team, I'm with my coaches. Yeah, my niggas stage, Navy. The same one from the Benz, niggas didn't break shit but bread and paper. We living great, I need the cribby on acres. Late shifts, gon' get us straight. Mid-December rain, come and wash the sins and stains maybe. I need ventilation, couldn't breathe, I couldn't think, filled with anger. I couldn't leave, sinking with the anchor. Tiptoeing around the sand, getting in the capers. We really don't major, niggas cheesy like Philly steaks. Anyways, I was listening to Lil B and Corn Mega. Child of the corn liquor, had my form mangled. Focus on couture, need to hit the gun range more. Tall tales and war fables, it's yours. Got my baby high chair at the boss table for sure. Fuck nigga.
turned my back and saw myself attached. What type of shit is that? I can't react cause I'm responsible, responding to the fact of the matter. Patterns are intact and what I lacked was a sense of me. No sense in keeping tabs. The dreamer laughed and weeps and went to sleep and woke up with a mask. Sitting ashes where I stood to find my footing on this path. My life a tapestry, I'm weaving grief to see I'm still aghast. To counteract it, I've been seeking peace and heaving through the gas. And when I gasp and reaching my beneath, the soil kinda tough, the body's in the crust, don't claim defeat. Completion is a must, we send it up and still ascending up, simultaneously bleeding. Teach me how to think of us, cause every thought of me is fleeting. Needing what I'm bred to love, to know where glowing fervor is. To be amongst whatever that means. Keep on digging. We saw him dead when we was only children. Know the feeling way too well. I know the smell, the vision chilling. My horizon line, the age of 5 is when I was distilling. Casket at my eyes was lifted to his height, and through the ceiling seen his spirit fly. I know I can't go with him. Will I wither or will I arise and be the void to fill the void in Father's eyes? He slept awake. Although I saw him hurting, I was safe. Surface of the lake reflect the moon. His distant ripples undulate. I seek the light, can't stay within this darkness of a covered face.
I can't have this heart of glass broken. My last notion on this path until I fast forward to the point of my collapse within my sad story. Come and take a ride or take a dive within my past quarries. I'm alive, was only 5 when I knew death. Attune is breath of mine. Exercise the debt bereft is mandatory. The allegory often is detested by the wrath of glory. I just can't imagine that I had it sorted. Magic ordinance, detachment from the floor, I lift the latch. Felt it all attack, the tragedy is torturous. Foreign borders wild, tore me out to fortify. Coordinates lie ahead, where everybody born to die. Tell me, are you sure of it? Work too hard to live in vain, so I refrain to forfeit it. Orbits but a cycle, Angel Michael with the sword to lift and strike a beast. Something about the lightning when it strike beneath. Found a gift within the message that I'm sifting through. Fed the witch's blood cause my tradition has its rituals. Giving room to breathe, centuries of human grief accumulate and leave. Can't you see that it's all cyclical?
When you no longer hear me, I'm here. When you no longer hear me, I'm here. When you no longer see me, I'm free. I'm from the field, made use of my shield. When you no longer hear me, I'm here. When you no longer hear me, I'm here. When you no longer see me, I'm free. I'm from the field, made use of my shield. Heaven knew a 7-2 grew too fast to rear. She had a hunch and lunchbox, mom's packed to prayer. Driven, living in the flat, didn't have jack to spare. With grip force for applause, no claps, cheer. Born tired, both wrong side when tracks in there. To crack Malays, watch happy days during my saddest year. Never lies, had to sever ties with fam, was that severe. Crying only got you beat harder, smarter than master tier. Beast was near, the beast is sincere. These moments all I had to share. So I doubly mull it over, never show lack of care. Sick and wicked world, whether flat or sphere. Appears the establishment, only one established fear. Correct, protecting you and yours is all that matters here. Believing even could reason with a demon if I had his ear. Put it all on the line, risked even more my last career. To unobstruct yours, making sure this patch is clear. Been saying sooth since youth, my truth matched the dare. Generally him and injuries, will I attach repair? When you no longer hear me, I'm here. When you no longer hear me, I'm here. When you no longer see me, I'm free. I'm from the field, made use of my shield. When you no longer hear me, I'm here. When you no longer hear me, I'm here. When you no longer see me, I'm free. I'm from the field, made use of my shield.
Peering out a misty window, the fogs
found the truth, but rather I have found a truth. Say not I have found the path of the soul, say rather I have met the soul walking upon my path. For the soul walks upon all paths. The soul walks not upon a line, neither does it grow like a reed. The soul unfolds itself like a lotus of countless petals.
In my case, self-harm brought peace. It was written on my face, I got a calm you can't breach. I reach for the stars, I'm a preacher of the bars. My guard let down, not a savior nor a martyr. Navy ball like Vince Carter. Honey dipping split decisions, I ain't begging for your pardon. Nigga, I'm an artist, I'm better than when I started. That's a given, at my limits when I nearly had departed. Free to figure from the stone, like the arms that I was carving in. Feelings I was harboring, festering. Mama said the loss is not a deficit, the depths of it. My heart is where the treasure sit. I'ma play the back like Gary Neville did. Said it is. I got demons I ain't letting in, floating on the surface. Have you ever seen a feather swim? Niggas been marked since the first day ever, man. I ain't going back or going deeper than I ever went. The levels that I never been. True feels, two-wheeled like I was pedaling. Life is but a wheel, and death is just a genesis. Don't cry at my grave is what my brother up in heaven said. I am not there, I didn't die. My foreverness put me back together. I will rise up out the depths again. Surrender is an empath, receiver of the messages. Heaven sent, dare to ask the giver if he ever bled. If God had legs like the trunks to the trees, and the feet were the roots as they sunk into beneath. If my eyes couldn't see and my lungs couldn't breathe, if my heart didn't beat and I was freed from the grasp of my grief, I was gasping for air and something lasting to keep. Grandma said I was his heir, another path to repeat. Seen his spirit on the stairs and understood what living means.
Your hearts know in silence the secrets of the days and the nights. But your ears thirst for the sound of your heart's knowledge. You would know in words that which you have always known in thought. You would touch with your fingers the naked body of your dreams. And it is well you should. The hidden wellspring of your soul must needs rise and run murmuring to the sea. And the treasure of your infinite depths will be revealed to your eyes. But let there be no scales to where your unknown treasure. It's navy blue to none other. Spent days praying for his son's mother. Live, learn just to uncover what was hidden in the ridicule of self-loving. My sister been a self-loather. Like me, lead the way and show her I'm sober. Dealing with the feelings enough times over. Hold her cry closer, better let it go. I couldn't try closure, I let the door close. Just to dive lower than I'll ever go. Moving on the path slower, let the treasure glow. There I found a part of me that I had never known. My apartment, sitting in it so alone. It's all partial, I couldn't get it all gone. I'm King Arthur, pulled a sword out of stone. Trying to feel it all, cause seeds gotta grow too. I can see it all, cause the peak got a view. It was me involved. I revolve around the truth and now I keep calm. In the midst of my abuse, I let the tree fall and expose my roots. I was led wrong, but I don't blame you. Like why wouldn't I? It just don't seem right. I was just a youth, tears welling in my eyes. Seen him in a suit, farewells and goodbyes, but I needed you. See you in the next life.
Birth of medicine, physical form, but the spirit exceeds the skeleton. What you gain when you're received is deemed a genesis, because to heal what is revealed is how we've never been. I'm trying to level up. I rose from out the dusk, was dealt 1,000 loads to know I feel 1,000 ups. 2001 can take me back to where I wasn't numb. I'm not his only son, I'm not the only one who feel the way I do. Rebuked abuse for just a few to view what I have done. That's where you come from, came from someone, we get doubled up. to live and die and claim a place within the crust, spot the crux. I know the story of a dying son, the resurrection. My brother tomb don't have a headstone, it's just a cross. What sits across is my reflection. Heaven is a sacred section. Until I make it there, I'll be prepared for your protection. And whoever gets it, whatever we left with, when they make the exit, we'll have to move in that direction. Can't wear a shroud, I'll make them proud. I wear his blessings to the gates. I bore the weight, I take a stake where my breath is. Live and let live, I'm proud to be alive. When I left me for dead, I couldn't see inside. My heart did open up, I closed my teary eyes. Said this is close enough, and now I must decide. Is this who I wanna be? Now I praise the transmutation of my grief. Who I am is not who I'm perceived to be. I prayed for peace and went to war with my dis-ease. I can set me free, but I can't set you free. Set me free. Set us free. Is this who I wanna be? And now I praise the transmutation of my grief. Who I am is not who I'm perceived to be. I prayed for peace and went to war with my dis-ease. I can set me free, but I can't set you free. Set me free. Set us free. Navy blue, but I'm bleeding scarlet. Blood will thicken on this path, will make my way regardless. I have risen, I disrupt the hardship, God's gift. Shuffle the deck and get the cards split. On Chelsea bow and arrow, stretching at the target. I crack a smile, though my stoicism rather harmless. Hard to fall into the pit and get myself about it. A living horror in these borders, couldn't live without it. Quintessential consequences were the outcome. The crown runs red, birth and bloodshed. Will the moon stand still when the sun sets? My lungs take breath and breathe gratitude. Hung heads in deceit, degrees and latitude. Clear skies, fear died with the Baton Rouge. My spirit lingered in that hollow tomb. Praise the vase to hold the vessel, but my heart a tool. Life amazing and amusing, what to make of what is ruined. A solution, music echoed in the ruins. Brewing, seething, stewing. A pair of eyes, a set of feet, free on two ends. Can only claim I'm too human to efface or to erase. That's the question that I'm bearing. What I bore was such a nuisance. I can't wear it, can't worry, can't accommodate my daily tariff. I'm just trying to make it through. Cause if I wake, then I can't turn away in spite. I gotta learn, I know the burning will suffice. Double water, every cup of rice. Sons and daughters fall from such a height. I don't question God, I know it's only right. On a quest of loss, it found me in the light. Fell in the warmth of arms, I've fallen through the ice. Not a feather harm, wings are for the flight. Every blessed scar healed to serve a life. My life, my story. My plight, my glory. My knife, my blood. My fight for my love. My life, my story. My plight, my glory. My knife, my blood. My fight for my love. My life, my story. My plight, my glory. My knife, my blood. My fight for my love.
summer never ends. We'll plummet again and again to suffer immensely. I ain't even trying to fight, but please remember me. Don't you forget that every spliff was but a remedy. How can you resist me? You was sifting through your memories. I told you breathe, I gave you ease, I gave you everything. I'm your disease, I'm who you believe to be your enemy. I'm the proof, I hate to see you reassembling. I got you high when you was low, I spun your head around. Every obstacle perceived, you looked at me to get around it. Not a thank you, not a nothing, you just sat in silence. I took your voice, I gave you words for you to speak about it. I put that shroud upon your back, you couldn't be without it. I parted seas of grief and changed the way a need resounded. But she was scared you ain't prepared for what you think you found. Cause I was there when you were asleep and bleeding on the ground. I was there when you awoke and said I need it now. I was with you when the fucking issues weighed 1,000 pounds. I would walk 1,000 miles just to see you hurt again. I hate to see you grow, I hope you know that I'm a perfect friend. I circled that unearthly wind so you ain't have to search within and find me. Untimely my departure, I met you when you was only 10. That first dance was romantic. I saw you close your eyes and hold me in your hands just to slip away. I don't deserve this, like it or not, I'm here to stay. I am at your service. I am at your service. Fear is forgetting everything and running. I can't forget you, every tear is felt, no need for numbing. A subtle peace in which I seek is peaking at the summit. As I descend, I hope to mend the heart of who I'm loving. Fear is forgetting everything and running. I can't forget you, every tear is felt, no need for numbing. That subtle peace in which I seek is peaking at the summit. As I descend, I hope to mend the heart of who I'm loving. Fear